who ate Tem. Legoshi is a detective. Legoshi is Batman in training. It's like, not me beefing with a 14-year-old. Oh, jeez, tragedy, bud. Hey guys, welcome back to Gail Talk Dog. I'm Gail, and this is my Asian content channel. Those are my crickets. Not my crickets, just the crickets, and probably frogs. I don't know, guys. I am so sorry about the noise. I've said this before. It's just the only time I can make videos without a lot. Like, this is nothing compared to the noise of just people in my neighborhood, you know? So this is the best time for me to make videos. Please just bear with me. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get it lower. I don't know if it's working. Today I am finally coming out here with my review for Beastars Season 2. When I watched Beastars Season 1 and I gave my review, I said there would be no spoilers in that video. But in this video, there would be all the spoilers. So listen, if you haven't seen it and you want no spoilers, you need to click away and come back. Because I will spoil things, alright? So you've been warned. Before we get into it, I just want to give a little recap. Let's recap a little bit what happened in Season 1. Initially, I watched it because I heard a bunny rabbit and a wolf were getting it on, and I was like, well, I want to see. I didn't really get to see that, but I found one of my new favorite anime. It's really, I haven't read the manga, I've only watched the 2 seasons, and I really want more of it. So Beastars is, it's animals, yes. It's a little bit odd because I haven't seen anything like this one before. It's not like Zootopia, okay, but kind of, just in the aspect that it's a world with animals in their humanoid ways, right? So they have an entire world where it's animals. They've built up an entire society with norms and things that are forbidden and laws, and they make the world make sense. So you're not really bothered by the fact that it's wolves and sheep and bears and all of this together. It works. And you really fall in love with these characters. I think you grow an attachment and a fondness for them because they are relatable. And I think you really have to give credit to the creators of this because they took everything into consideration. It's not, you don't just throwing some animals together to live and be human and be like, okay, be human. They take each animal's specific characteristics, what makes them different, and they make it work. For example, for the wolves, they have a room where they could go and bask in the moonlight. Animals with fur can't wear polyester, and they say that they can't wear patterns. You know, you want to be a little fashionable, you want to do something for the gram, but you have to make sense of it, and it makes sense. Or chickens, you know, this is a world where they don't eat meat, and the chickens can make extra money by selling their eggs, but it just works. All right, trust me, it does. So that being said, Season 1 focused on Legoshi and Haru, and it was a lovely love story. It was forbidden love, and that's always the best kind, right? In story aspect, I don't know about love. I don't have that going on for me right now. But them, us learning about the characters and whatnot. Season 2, none of that. Because don't forget what happened in Season 1. In Season 1, Tem the alpaca, he was eaten. He was eaten in school. Who ate Tem? To this day, we don't know. Season 2 starts. Legoshi is a detective. Legoshi is Batman in training. He goes by Mr. Panda. Mr. Panda's like, listen, you have to conquer this fear. You have to conquer this craving for meat. And I'm thinking to myself, what bullshit? He is a wolf. I think scientifically, okay, he needs to eat the meat to be stronger, because my boy can't be eating tofu and getting strength because he's a wolf, right? In my head, that's what's working for me. My boy ate a lava, insect lava, or like a worm or something, and he had like an epiphany, something about the circle of life, and he was in this one, my boy Legoshi, Detective Legoshi, is piecing things together to figure out who killed Tem. This one does not revolve around him and Haru, and I really liked that. I liked their love story in the first season, but we had enough of that. Like, how much love story can we really stomach? We want some mystery now. And Legoshi is attacked, and dude, do you know who killed him? It was the big, cuddly bear. I would have never guessed him. Oh, you know what I didn't tell you? They introduced the security guard for the school, which was a big, giant snake. And it was interesting to see a snake because we haven't seen any snakes. We didn't see any in season 1. And this is the only one that we see here. A snake's outcast from the schools? I guess so. Logically, I think that makes sense because they can't feel and have emotions and stuff, right? I think they just cold-blooded. So I don't... yeah. I have a phobia with snakes. Like, I can't look at them. So I really did have to look at the parts with the snake like this. Well, just the beginning part. Other than that, most of the parts like this. And we see more of what happened to Louis. Louis is really damaged, you know. Like, I said this in my last video. They do touch on a lot of maybe taboo topics, really serious topics that impact people. They really portray it all so well. And that's what makes you feel for the characters even more, because it's relatable stuff. Louis has so much trauma, guys. This poor freaking guy. And he's trying to make the black market better, I guess. But forgetting his trauma, because I can't comment on anybody's trauma, you know, like, it's a lot. But we have Legoshi, who after being attacked, quit his regular life in school to try and make a better world for the herbivores. And we have my boy Louis, who killed the leader of the Leos and took over to try and run the black market into the ground, I guess. He tried to make a better world for herbivores in his own way. And then my two boys came together in the end for that final fight to help each other out. And I think that was really nice. It was a really great story. And the ending was absolutely perfect because they didn't get away. Legoshi got arrested. But, you know, due to, you know what happened. But it was really nice. I don't think this season disappointed. Usually you get like a really good first part, and then the second part doesn't live up to the first part. If you've seen season 1, you have to see season 2. If you've never seen Beastars, you should just watch one episode and see how you feel. I will always say that. Just watch one episode. And if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Nobody can get vexed with you for that. But if you don't watch it, don't tell me you don't like it. Don't tell me this movie is shit. Don't tell me you don't agree with me, because you don't know what you're talking about. So go watch Beastars, come back, and let's have a chat. If you've read the manga, please tell me more. This is such a great anime. This is one that I can rewatch, you know, when I'm feeling for a little cry, maybe. I would recommend this one more than Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is good, but if you don't watch it, you're not really missing out on anything. If you don't watch Beastars, I think you're missing a different way of portraying something and bringing it across. I really think this one was very interesting, and let me know if you agree with me. I know that Dr. Stone comment might trigger some people because it is a good show, but honestly, as an adult, do you really need to watch it? It's not a mystery. Well, it's kind of. But you get it. Like, let me know. Come for me. Come for me. Argue with me down in the comments. Some people love to do that. But just make sure you are of age. Because I have this 14-year-old child, right? Now, no offense to 14-year-olds. You guys all can be smart. This one was just stupid. And he's like, hey, I'm not here. And I'm appreciate time to talk to you about it. And I'm he like, he can't react to child. And I'm like, well, we say this a little bit. Hey, if he needs to be, I was saying, he's like a 3-4. He's like, you know, and he hates people see the comic book. And he reacts. This is how he reacts. It's like, let me show you what this boy. Because I went on to the boy. And I was like, who is this asshole boy? Who is this jackass? So I went, I found it Twitter, and then the child is 14 years old. And I was like, not me beefing with a 14-year-old. Not me getting all riled up like this because a child who probably has some other deep-rooted childhood problems coming at me, and based on his Twitter, he's hate on every and anything. Not me almost fighting with somebody who is going through one of the hardest times of their lives. Listen to me, guys. I hated being a teenager. I would never go back to being a teenager. I digress. Listen, I know, again, kind of off track here, but teenage, oh god, no thank you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!